Do you have anything in your pockets at all?
I don't have any pockets, mate.
No? Okay, cool.
Today in Melbourne, officers have stopped this Australian citizen arriving off a flight from the UK.
She came to our attention during a real-time assessment as the officers were walking around risk assessing, and due to her behaviour and responses to some questions, she was selected for examination.
Before you left, where were you staying?
In Glenroy.
Glenroy. Is that where your things are?
No, I've told you already. So I stayed in Glenroy.
Yep.
I was with a promiscuous girl. I had to leave. I chucked my things at my parents' house back in Bendigo, and I told them I was going to Austria. I lied. I wasn't going to Austria. I was going to England. And then I went, and then I'm coming back, and now I'm staying with a friend. So that's the place where my family is.
Yep.
That's where my things are.
Yep.
I just don't know the exact street name of the address that I'm going to be staying at tonight.
Okay.
The woman claims she is returning home after 6 weeks visiting her husband in England, but she says she won't be staying for long.
And so how does your husband feel about you living over
I'm
here?
going back. Yeah, he doesn't want me to, like, he's happy for me to come, like, obviously be here, earn some money, but yeah, we're going to be living in England soon.
Okay, yep.
There are concerns the woman's odd behaviour may be because she has something to hide.
Is that all the medication that you've got in there?
A baggage search will be carried out while a swab is taken of her mobile phones to check for any traces of prohibited substances.
Just doing phones.
And the strength of the result raises officers' suspicions even further.
That's a huge reading.
Ephedrine is a key ingredient in the manufacturing of drugs such as ice. But when the passenger is confronted with the result, she blames the medication that she is carrying.
So the reason we're going through everything is we've got some pretty high readings for ephedrine.
Oh, it's good for my Sudafed, maybe, could it be?
Not that high.
No, not that high.
Really?
Yeah.
Ephedrine?
Do you do drugs at all, or...?
Never, never. Ephedrine? That's a surprise.
Do you ever, like, use recreational
No.
drugs or anything?
No,
So you only got, like, this packet?
Sudafed, that's
and
all I've got, yeah. May I ask where the reading came from? Just out of
Your
curiosity?
mobile phones.
Oh, my phone.
So that's something that you use personally? So...
But that, I've got two phones, right?
Yeah, I did it on both phones, and
yeah.
I put it in the machine and nearly blew it up for ephedrine.
Oh, my God.
It doesn't happen to everyone. So.
Oh, no, look, I understand your concern,
Yeah.
but for my reasoning, I don't even... The only thing I've got Sudafed, so...
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm doing a process elimination anyway, so...
Yeah. Look, it should come down to that.
Officers aren't entirely convinced, and a swab is taken of the inside of her handbag, while the contents of her mobile phones are examined, which seems to make the woman even more anxious.
I just want to smoke. That's all I can think about. 3 flights, mate.
But things take a surprising turn when the passenger suddenly changes her story.
Okay, so your husband does drugs.
Well, they're legal drugs.
It's a legal drug, but it's supposed to
It's called Charlie
synthesise
Sheen.
cocaine.
Cocaine.
And where does he buy this stuff from?
It's the internet. It's legal. Charlie Sheen.
Does he use any other... What other
Weed.
drugs does he
He
buy
smokes
off?
weed.
He smokes
Weed
weed
and
as well?
Charlie Sheen.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you are around people who do drugs
am
then?
around,
Yep,
yes.
so I asked you before, you said no.
Oh, but
now
I
you're
didn't
saying
think
yes.
about. But I didn't think
Yep.
at the time.
All
but,
right,
yeah.
yep. And you've never tried it?
I've tried it.
Both?
Only the cocaine I tried once. I tried it probably in the first week when I was there.
So you don't smoke marijuana?
I have smoked marijuana, yes.
Okay. How many times?
A few times. I'm 33, mate. You know what I mean? I've done my run.
Officer Belinda is concerned that the woman is continually changing her story.
And so what are these pills that you're talking about here?
They would have
What was
been
that?
ecstasy pills we took months ago. Months ago.
Okay, so not only
Months
marijuana
ago.
and Charlie Sheen, ecstasy as well.
Yeah, but that was months ago. Like, if you're going to ask me in the last week
When-
what have I had, I told you I've had nothing.
No,
like,
but I asked you before if you've ever done drugs and you said no, no, never. So all of a sudden now it's Charlie Sheen, fake cocaine, whatever it
not
is,
real, yeah.
marijuana, and now ecstasy. Anything else?
But that was ages ago. But yeah, anyway.
Doesn't
yes.
matter, whenever,
Okay, in
whenever.
my past, okay,
Yep,
I've
tell
had
me.
Valium. Once I had a sleeping tablet. Another time, let's think what else I did. Tablets. Oh, Panadol. I had a few Panadol. I've had a few Cocodamols. What do you call those things? those strong painkillers. I've had one of them once, or maybe twice, because I had a sore throat. What else have I done? Geez, I've had weed a few times in my life. I've tried ecstasy. I've tried Charlie Sheen. I don't know what else you want me to say. What other pills have I ever had? That's about it. Hopefully that covers everything.
As her story continues to unravel, the woman is doing little to allay officers' suspicions that she may be concealing a prohibited substance.
She is.
Officer Belinda updates Supervisor Stacey on what the passenger has just said.
Oh, I just remembered. First of all, she's saying, no, I've never done drugs. And then she says she doesn't know anyone done drugs. Then all of a sudden, oh, he's done that. Then he smokes weed. And then she's gone, yeah, I tried it in my first week there.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
frisk her, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to frisk her. The officer just told me you've changed your mind about your
No,
use of
I haven't
drugs.
changed my mind.
Was
I've remembered that my husband had my phone, my English phone, and that would be the biggest reading of the two, because that's the one but it's legal though. Charlie Sheen is legal. Well, it says on the internet it's legal.
You're going to believe everything that's on the internet.
But if you're buying something from the internet, if you were on eBay, would you want to make sure, do you know what I mean?
Try anything that's got possibly cocaine in it.
Yeah, but it wasn't me that bought it, it was my husband, so it was his. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't mine.
And you said to the officer as well you used your first
I did,
week over
yes, my
So you've
first
changed
week.
your mind?
No, I haven't changed my mind. I've just remembered as I remembered that he used my phone, I recalled that that's what had happened, yes.
Okay, so I need you to read this front and back.
With her erratic behaviour combined with the extremely high ephedrine readings from her belongings, officers decide to step up the investigation.
Go ahead, make my day. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Charlene. I'll be the frisk officer for today.
A frisk search will be conducted to make sure she is not concealing anything on her body.
Just lift your foot, your right foot.
The frisk is negative,
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
and so is a swab test of the lining of her suitcase. As a final precaution, her bag is x-rayed.
It all looks pretty clear.
All right, so you found nothing in my bag. Am I able to put my things away?
Yep.
At this stage? Thank you.
Officers are now satisfied the woman is not attempting to carry any illegal substances across the border.
Despite the huge readings we will get on the iron scan, everything's negative. So we've decided that she's allowed to depart today due to not being able to find anything on this occasion.
Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to be rude. It's just this wasted time for me, but your job anyway. It's a boring job, mate. You should probably get a real one. I'm gonna go get a taxi. I'm gonna go pick up my car, put my sunroof down. I'm gonna go to Macca's. I'm gonna go for a drive-through. I'm gonna sit there with my cigarette, and then I'm gonna go to my friend's house. That's all I wanna do. That's all I wanna do.
In customs, a passenger returning from a round-the-world trip has caught the attention of officers.
The passenger behind me, he's had a couple of risky travel movements. He's basically gone to the US, then he's gone to South America, he's been to Peru, Argentina. He didn't say he went to Colombia, but we got ticketing that says he did for one day. He also then went from South America to Europe. That's also a bit sus going from South America to Europe. You do get a lot of drugs coming from South America.
Yeah,
Come across it at all?
yeah. There's getting offered to you all over the streets and in the nightclubs, you know.
So you did see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not see. I didn't actually see it, but I got offered it too.
You got it offered to
Yeah.
When Officer Sean discovers a stack of CDs, the passenger reveals more about his party lifestyle. He sometimes DJs at dance parties around the world.
Just played a big party in Thailand on the beach with 5,000 people.
So you're doing work over there?
Yeah, that's what I do for it. Yeah.
As Officer Sean continues questioning the passenger, a swab is taken from his personal belongings to see if he may have come in contact with drugs.
Basically, look, we've had positive reaction to cocaine.
Yeah.
So we'll empty the bag. We've got to do a thorough search to make sure that you haven't got it. Okay.
The passenger doesn't appear to be concerned with the positive cocaine reading.
So Customs needs to find out whether he's putting on a confident front because he might be hiding something.
Just get you packed up. Condoms everywhere.
Officer David x-rays the passenger's luggage. But it comes up clear.
We're happy with that bag, mate, that's fine. Also probably just do a body pack down, is that all right?
If we can do it quickly, it'd be good.
The passenger seems to be in a real hurry to get out of the airport.
We have some concerns that you may be bringing something to the country that you shouldn't. And we've looked in your bags and we can't seem to find anything of interest in our bags. Yep. Another area that may be of concern if you're carrying something on your body. So do you have anything on your body around you at the moment? So what we're going to do is detain you for the purpose of a frisk search. Yep. We'll explain what we'll do and what your rights are.
Right.
So just read that one.
The quickest way to do it is...
So you're consenting to a frisk search?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll come round.
Just get a stand here facing this wall here. Just put your arms out to the side like this. Yeah, that's fine.
Thorough search, isn't it?
Is there anything in your shoes?
In Customs, officers have frisk searched a passenger who's returned home after travelling to several high-risk countries, but they have found nothing.
Of every high-risk country in the world, you've stopped there and said g'day, all right?
Yeah.
Officers David and Sean must make the decision of exactly what to do with him.
I'm happy from the walk now. Yeah?
Yeah. All right. Okay, mate. Is that fine? Well done. Yeah, mate. Cheers. See you guys. Thanks. Finally, I'm free. Nightclubs, obviously, you know, there's drugs in every club you go to, basically. People taking them. Someone's obviously touched me. Yeah, so I personally haven't taken them myself, but obviously been around circumstances and environments where there is drugs. But I'm free now, so yeah. Cheers, guys.
Customs and Border Protection are focusing their attention on a passenger arriving from Vietnam. Officers have already located some suspicious products which may be concealing narcotics.
He's declared food. Some of the foodstuffs is described as tea bags, things like that. The baggage officers opened up, had a look, and it definitely doesn't look like tea.
Supervisor Michael has been questioning the passenger in Vietnamese.
Claiming these goods, he's only carrying on behalf of someone. He doesn't know the person. All he's been told is that the person will meet him outside.
This information raises suspicions even further that this passenger is carrying narcotics. A drug swab will determine if the white powder is something other than just tea. The man is escorted to an interview room where he will be frisk searched while a sample of the powder is tested to help determine whether it is an illegal substance.
If this is what we think it is, we'll get a nice purple colour on this test here.
In an unexpected development, officers have discovered a very unusual place where more illicit substances could be hidden.
So, want to have a look at this? You happy with that, Brett? No, honestly, look at the shoe, lad. The shoe looks fine, hey?
It's consistent.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
The prosthetic leg gets the all clear, and a secondary test for ephedrine is being taken from the powder found inside the packets of tea.
If this is what we think it is, we'll get a nice purple colour on this test here.
Beautiful.
Clear positive.
100%.
Yeah.
Pretty confident that's ephedrine right now.
In the interview room, the man is still claiming he was unaware that he was carrying over 12 kilograms of pseudoephedrine.
It's a common method of concealment. He was knowingly bringing the products in. It's just a matter of knowing if he knew what the product was.
And that's a job for the investigations team, who will now be called in to question the man further. Customs and Border Protection have pulled aside a woman returning from Vietnam for a bag search and to question her about her unusual travel movements through Asia.
How long did you stay in Hong Kong for? Look, one of the unusual factors is that she's on a Cathay Pacific flight coming from Hong Kong. However, prior to that, she was in Vietnam. But we're looking at Vietnam, it's a high-risk country. A lot of narcotics do come out of Vietnam. We just want to confirm a few things in her bag, just to be sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be in there. Every time you've travelled to Vietnam, have you paid for your own airfare to go there?
Sometimes my mom help me.
Yeah?
We got not enough money.
Okay. As Officer Bill continues questioning the passenger on her travel arrangements, things are not adding up.
And your previous holiday to Vietnam, how long ago was that again? 6 months ago you went to Vietnam?
Yeah,
did you say?
7 months.
7 months ago? How can you afford to take these trips to Vietnam?
He is concerned about a number of herbal products that the passenger has in her luggage.
Just confirming that Korean ginseng, that is for your mother and father here in Australia, for them? For their health?
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
for the health.
Yeah. Part of the passenger's possessions were we located some food items and also some other like herbal medicines and capsules. So we're just examining the rest of the health products at the moment, just to see if anything's in there that may be concealed.
And straight away, Officer Clay finds some inconsistencies.
It's come from the passenger. It says it contains ginseng. We believe it possibly won't. The weight on there says 600 grams. But when we weigh it, it says 820 grams. So that for us is an indicator that perhaps it's not a commercial packaged good and there's actually might be more to it than meets the eye.
The package will need to be opened to make sure it only contains capsules of ginseng.
It's everything trouble.
And she could be in serious trouble as a suspicious white powder has just been discovered.
So this has been in a package as ginseng, but upon opening it, it appears that it's more than likely not a ginseng.
Officer Clay suspects the substance may be pseudoephedrine, which is used to manufacture methamphetamine or ice.
I'm just going to test it on the nick test. Should change to purple when we hit the second vial.
Has anyone in Vietnam told you to bring back anything that is illegal to bring back into Australia? No?
In spite of all the questions, the passenger still appears to be keeping her cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just checking. She's not expressing too many indicators as in her body behaviour, being too nervous. All we can really do is just go with the testing process, have to see what the outcome is there and what the final result will be.
As you can see, there's a change of purple, so it's presumptively identified as ephedrine.
A second test also comes back positive.
So now we have two technologies that have identified ephedrine, so at this stage pretty conclusive that that's what the substance is. Ephedrine is generally a precursor to make MDMA, ice, that sort of stuff. This is basically ephedrine in its purest form. So at this stage, yeah, probably not very good for her.
I need to caution you right now at this moment that anything you do say or do may be used in evidence against you. Do you understand that?
Just to let you know that we've found some things in the items that you brought into Australia today. So anything you do tell us now may be used as evidence, so we're cautioning you. Do you understand? Yeah.
Officers believe there is approximately 5 kilograms of pseudoephedrine hidden in these products.
Passengers you got from Vietnam? So did you buy them yourself?
Yeah, I
You
go
bought
with
them?
my friend
Yeah?
and my sister. Go and buy.
You went into the shop to buy on your own? Yeah.
It seems unlikely that the passenger could have bought 5 kilograms of ephedrine from a shop without knowing, and officers are concerned that she may be concealing even more illicit substances.
You didn't take anything before you got on the plane, like tablets or no swallow anything? No?
But there's one more place officers need to look.
Just x-raying the bag, just to make sure there's nothing in the false bottom or anything like that. Mainly looking for inconsistencies in the bag. This here is some clothing left in the bag. If there was something on the false bottom, there would be a different colour, different shades of colour, so confident there's nothing in the bag, so.
Because they want us to take her into a room.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The passenger's been cautioned and we're just going to take her to the interview room where we will weigh the substances and await the investigations team who are going to come in and interview her.
It's never worth the risk to import any prohibited imports or narcotics into Australia.
Australian Border Force officers have stopped a Chinese national arriving off a flight from Hong Kong, as they need to know a few more details about her trip.
Look at this one.
She's a single traveller here staying in a hotel. She can't really explain what she's going to do. We're just trying to find out her story and what she's actually doing here.
Did you pay for your air flight to come to Australia?
I buy.
You buy?
I buy.
The woman speaks limited English, but she's carrying a detailed itinerary for 1 month in Australia. Officers closely inspect her travel documents and soon notice some inconsistencies.
There's a contradiction. Her passenger card on arrival says she's staying for 14 days. She's actually got ticketing for 28 days.
The woman says she has to return to China sooner than she had originally intended.
Why do you need to leave Australia early? You have planned your holiday.
I have many jobs.
Many jobs?
Need to finish. I can't stay too long.
But officers are curious as to why the woman hasn't changed her return flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will change my flight date.
Okay.
I must change my flight. I forgot.
It's unusual that she's changed her travel plans. It's not unusual in that she said she needs to get back to work, but I just don't understand why she'd take all that time to book a whole month's holiday with all her bookings, different hotels, and then cancel them.
This passenger's story just doesn't add up. So a full baggage search will now be carried out to make sure she is not attempting to bring anything illegal into the country.
Who's this?
Oh my.
She becomes increasingly agitated by the routine search.
Mine. It's mine.
It's yours.
Yeah, it's mine. It's all mine.
Keep your voice down. No need to scream.
Officer Bill now locates some very unusual bottles of liquid.
That goes in your hair.
Yeah.
A swab is taken from the liquid leaking from the bottles. This test will indicate if there are any traces of narcotics on the passenger's belongings.
What's this for?
Hi.
Did you buy this from China? Where did you buy this one from?
Thailand. This is Thailand.
From China?
Yeah, this is Thailand.
Border Force officers are well aware that drug syndicates have developed sophisticated methods of suspending narcotics in liquid. So the bottles will now be taken to an examination room for secondary testing, while the passenger is further questioned.
Have you come in contact with any drugs? Have you taken any drugs? Any drugs? No drugs?
No.
Okay. Any trouble with the police?
No.
A sample of the liquid will now be identified in a first defender test and help officers determine if the passenger is telling them the truth.
Just done a further test on the liquid, and it's come back as negative.
Border Force officers have completed their thorough investigation and are now satisfied that the woman is not concealing narcotics. The relieved passenger is now free to enjoy her holiday.
So we've cleared her bags, there's nothing in the bags. Sometimes you get false positives, hair products will react as cocaine.
At Sydney Airport, Border Force officers have stopped a man returning from a short trip to Vietnam.
The passenger was fidgety, he's sweaty, he's very nervous, which for us is a concern.
Experienced officers know that this type of behaviour often occurs when someone is attempting to carry drugs across the border.
Have you been in trouble with the police before?
Yeah.
Yeah? What for?
Something violent. Something for the marijuana.
Marijuana? What with the marijuana? Are you growing? Selling?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah.
Did you go to jail?
Yeah.
How long for?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
And since then?
No.
So that was the last time you've been in trouble?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go and check now. I need to know that you've been honest.
Sorry?
I'm going to go and check now. I need to know that you've been honest.
Up to you. You want check, you go to check. Don't worry. I still waiting you.
You're still waiting me?
You go check.
I'll go check.
Officers are able to verify that the man has no additional convictions and will now proceed to inspect his luggage. A swab is taken from some items, including tea packets, to test for prohibited substances.
Do you use drugs, no?
Huh?
Do you use drugs?
No.
No? You saw the drug swab I had? It's come up for heroin.
Where?
Of these.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Well, it came up for heroin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break a couple open. We're going to have a look, all right?
Yeah, of course. You want to break it. You want to break everywhere. Everything.
A search of the man's bags fails to uncover any concealed drugs. That doesn't explain why the swab tested positive.
When was the last time you used drugs?
You drunk?
Yeah.
No, not you.
Never?
Yeah. No, I you, but not yesterday. Not time.
How long time?
I don't know. Couple of weeks.
1
2
week?
months, 2 years before. I don't know.
The man has admitted to taking narcotics, but claims to not know when he last used. Officers are now concerned that he may be carrying drugs on his body and will conduct a frisk search.
Do you consent to the search? You agree to having the search done? Do you want it done here or in a private room?
Up to you.
You have to tell me which one you want.
Up to you. You want here, inside.
You are the one that tells me here or in the room? In the room? Okay. This officer will go in the room, okay?
While the passenger is searched, another alert is raised, which quickly turns officers' attention to a second passenger who is also returning from Vietnam on the same flight.
Iron scan tests of his luggage come back with strong readings for heroin.
A frisk search conducted on the first passenger has shown he is not carrying drugs on his body. Officers now want to know if the two men are connected and whether they are attempting to smuggle drugs across the border.
Check if he's travelling with anyone, because we think he might be travelling with this guy.
Yeah, I'll have a look. This guy's got previous drug convictions, and we're getting heroin readings.
This guy's got heroin readings as well.
Two men from the same flight with the same drug reading is an unlikely coincidence, so Officer Tim confirms the connection.
Do you know him?
Of course, I know him.
How do you know him?
We are friends.
How long?
Long time.
Long time?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
We get heroin readings off your bag, yeah?
Huh?
We swabbed your bag, we get readings for heroin. So when you were in Vietnam, did you use heroin?
No.
I want you to think about the answer, all right? It doesn't matter to me if you've been overseas and you've used.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool. I need to know that.
Yeah, but no.
But no?
Yeah.
What about your friend, Doe?
I don't know him.
You don't know him?
Yeah, because we go there, but he do, I don't know. But none of my business.
You travel with him?
Yeah.
Both men deny any contact with heroin, but the truth comes out when officers make an alarming find.
During the examination, we located a syringe in the pocket of one of his trousers. When we asked him what it was for, he said it was for heroin. Following up with that, he said he was a regular user and that he had trouble with the police before and that he'd been using it in Vietnam.
Officers now step up the investigation of both men.
They do have a number of indicators that suggest They fit the profile for drug couriers, so we're just going to use our body scan machine just to make sure that they haven't got anything concealed inside them. Plenty of time to do your bag later, and just read this for me, please. You want to ask why you're asking?
The passengers are now asked for consent to be subjected to an internal scan of their bodies. This will allow Border Force officers to determine whether they are attempting to smuggle drugs internally across the border.
If you're happy for us to do the search, you sign and date it, okay? The body scan is just an X-ray inside the stomach. We use it as a tool to identify if the person has, swallowed any drugs.
The scanned image is sent for a doctor's interpretation.
Pretty much everything through both of their bags was positive for heroin. So until we get the confirmation from the hospital, the passengers are still under detention and they will have to wait until we get a final result.
The thorough examination is now complete and officers are satisfied with the outcome.
So we've got the results now and they're negative for any concealment. We've got a negative result as the passenger is now free to go.
A young man has been detained in an interview room because officers have concerns about a large blanket bundle that has shown a few suspicious organic shadings on X-ray.
We're just waiting for some other officers to come and they're just doing a few more checks. And when they come, it won't be long and they'll go. They should.
I want to tell my mum if I can go now.
We can't talk to anyone just yet, but in a few minutes when other officers come, you can tell them and they should. Okay?
Customs Officer Dave has found a heavily padded jacket within the blanket and he's taking it for a closer look on the X-ray.
Well, as you can see, there's quite clearly a few inconsistencies there. I think they stand out, I think they're pretty obvious. Different to the rest of the jacket, they're organic by the colour, orangey reddy colour. So.
Officers Mick and Dave need to determine if the images are just part of the jacket's construction or an attempted concealment.
There's definitely something inside there that shouldn't be.
So if it was all the same, you might think it was part of the padding of the jacket, but it's all split up.
I feel it with my hands.
You have to open up a bit.
Officer Dave attempts to locate an object through the soft down of the jacket.
There's actually a package you can feel there.
What we'll do now is put some gloves on, take it into one of our tool rooms and have a good look. What I'll get you to do, Steve, is caution the gentleman, if you could.
Officer Mick has taken the first steps to identifying just what might be hidden in the man's jacket.
What we're doing is itemise the swab first, just to see if there's any reaction.
The itomizer test is a tool used by officers to work out what they might be dealing with. If the test is positive, they may call in the Australian Federal Police. So if his jacket has nothing hidden in it, why is he so nervous?
And it's been a negative reaction. What we wanted to do was just to see if there was a reaction. That way, it would prevent me from having to actually open it up. As you can see on this one, where they've resewed it, it's a very poor job. Very poor job. In saying that, if there's nothing there, then it's just a bit of bad luck. The gentleman will be reimbursed for his jacket. But if there is something there, then of course, we'll keep going on with our post-detection procedure.
The jacket was originally found in the passenger's bag, wrapped in this blanket, which will now also be X-rayed separately.
That looks fine to me, no inconsistencies there. That's just the blanket doubled over, so it looks a bit thicker. That's fine.
Customs Officer Mick needs to carefully deconstruct the jacket without damaging any potential evidence.
Last thing I'll do is actually perforate it and have any narcotics of any kind floating around the room. If we can avoid that, that'd be great.
The passenger is remaining calm in the interview room, while Officer Michael has found evidence which suggests the jacket has been tampered with.
So you can see the stitching on here. That's been hand stitched, it hasn't been professionally stitched. Whereas with a normal jacket, they probably would have stitched that by machine. If it was a proper jacket, they would have had a machine stitch that up.
In the tool room, Officer Michael has made a breakthrough.
As you can see, inside, grab a swab, mate. Inside, there's a plastic bag and it's got a white, pale white powder inside it. I'd say, looking at that, I'd say it's probably, judging where the guy's come from, maybe heroin of some kind.
Now you want to check my body?
Yeah, just the outside of your body, just a pat down.
Nothing was found during the bag search. So next, the passenger will be frisked to check if he has any other concealments in his clothes or on his body.
Very timid, yeah. He doesn't want to talk much. He doesn't speak English very well. I'm not sure if he's too aware of what we've found yet or not. I'm not too sure. He's been cautioned, so I think he should be aware.
A package has already been located, concealed inside his jacket, and Officer Mick is conducting tests to determine what it contains.
Came up negative?
Negative, officer.
Officers will now need to take more drastic measures to determine the contents of the package. Officer Michael is taking a direct sample to place in a test kit that will give them an indication of whether the powder is heroin.
As you can see from the presumptive test, it's starting to go green. And the indicator for this test being a heroin test is it should go green. So that to me is confirmation, or presumptive confirmation that these packages are heroin. The gentleman's been cautioned, been explained for him what's occurring and what we've found. He's basically using his right not to speak. And when the federal police come, they'll take it from there. At this point, we'll just hand him straight across to them and they'll continue investigating the importation of the material that we found.
The man was found to have concealed 60 grams of heroin in his jacket. A further 160 grams was later found concealed in his groin. The estimated street value of the drugs is almost $90,000. Today, an outspoken passenger has attracted the attention of officers.
He was using quite a few profanities at the line and seemed very unhappy. His partner that's travelling with him seemed very disturbed by this, so we thought we could have a chat just to see what's going on to make sure that he wasn't on something.
I know they've got jobs to do, and I'm not rubbing these people's noses in it either, by the way. I know they might... I'm not, I promise you. Yeah, I'm just trying to make light of something that I'm having a really hard time of dealing with.
So I'll just get you to come and stand up and stop leaning on the bench for me.
Sorry.
Thank you. Would you like a chair, sir?
I don't need a chair, thank you, no. Even though I might be a little bit drunk, I certainly don't need a chair, just a chair. If I had a few more beers, then I might say, yeah, I need a chair. I'm just a little bit, yeah. See,
He's moving to Melbourne with his family.
Basically, my girlfriend's Australian, brought up in Melbourne. We've got a child now, we've got one on the way. I'm hoping to get full residency here, and it's a very hard thing for me to do because I've left a lot of... I'm 45, you know. It's a lot of things to leave behind, your friends, your family.
And he's here to meet the in-laws. So to help settle his nerves, he says he enjoyed a couple of in-flight beverages.
Well, do you know what? The first part of it, which was the longest part, I was actually quite good. It was as I was getting closer to Australia, it was thinking about meeting her family for the first time, the mum, I don't know too well, the dad and stuff. So all of a sudden it's like, oh, God, and I'm worried, yeah. So I just went boom, boom, boom. It was the...
While his humorous banter continues, when a drug swab is taken off his belongings...
Earlier, my supervisor took a swab of your wallet. Okay, she's testing to see if there's traces of any drugs or explosives. Have you had any contact with any narcotics?
No.
Have you ever had any use of narcotics?
Yeah, I used to, because it's on my record. I've been honest with it. Yes, I used to. I was banged up for cocaine years ago.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
When was the last time that you had used any cocaine?
Years ago.
So you can't explain the readings off of your wallet?
No, I can't. No, I can't. And I'm being quite honest there. I can't explain that, whether or not someone's used my card or whatever. I mean, I have friends that take stuff, yeah. You know, whether or not they've said, oh, is there anything, but I don't. I might have lent it to someone a year ago or 2 years ago in a party or whatever, but no.
We've done some itomiser swabs and it's shown that there's presence of cocaine. At the moment, he has had criminal convictions in the United Kingdom for possession of cocaine and intention to distribute. So at the moment, we're just having a look to see if he is carrying anything, whether it be personal use or a larger quantity.
I've got nothing to hide whatsoever. We'll go through all this just for...
He has admitted that he's drunk quite a volume of alcohol on the plane. That could be all there is. There may be other factors in play, but there's no way for us to know that for sure. So it's just something to keep in the back of our head. Being inebriated as he is, he's very tricky to deal with, so. Sir?
Sorry.
Did you carry any drugs with you on the plane?
Not at all, not at all. I mean, you can check me from wherever any area you can, and I'm fine, I promise you, so.
Where did you get your tattoos?
I done it myself, yeah. My drug-fueled days when I was a youngster, like I say, is something you put behind you when you're older and you've got children. But yeah, you sit there, like, out of your head, and you sit there and go, oh, this is a good idea, and so, yeah, I know, very sad, but it's like I was very young when I done it.
Now the supervising officer has been called.
What I would like to do today is that to detain you for a frisk search.
Yeah, no, you're quite welcome to.
Yeah, because of the cocaine reading that we're getting from your wallet.
No, you're quite welcome to.
We just want to make sure that you're not carrying anything with you today.
No, by all means, yes.
Yeah, but what's going to happen is that a male officer will actually run down their hands over your clothing, outer clothing. At no time you'll be holding your skin.
No, that suits me fine.
Yep. I'm just going to explain to you your rights.
I'm quite happy with everything.
If you want that officer to stop, just let him know.
No, come take me through it and I'm fine.
But including that one, I would like you just to read your rights.
I don't need to.
Just for the procedure, so you need to.
I've read it. No, I've read it.
Would you like me to read it for you?
No, I've read it. I've got nothing to hide. I'm just going to do it.
So just go quickly read it. Here, and the one at the back, please. Thank you.
That's fine.
Yeah? So did you understand them also? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you giving consent for the frisk to be carried out?
Yes.
What's going to happen is we've got this male officer in here.
That's no worries.
So actually going to do it in a search.
I'm fine.
Just need you to come over here.
Would you like it to be done in here or inside the room?
I'm not bothered where you want to do it. It's up to entirely up to you.
Okay.
It's up to you. Do you need to take my clothes off?
No. Take it like this, mate. Feet like this. Turn around. Arms straight out to the side. A little bit wider at the feet, please. Thank you. Okay, thanks.
Don't need shoes off? You'll regret it. Because they stink, most probably.
Do you have any concern in relation how the frisk was conducted, sir? You're okay with that?
No, of course I'm fine. Yeah,
Thank you.
I expected a lot of this because obviously I had a criminal record, so...
Yep, thank you very much for that.
No worries at all. Thank you for being so...
Yeah, that's good.
Such a pain in the arse. No, I'm joking.
He's now customs cleared and he's free to start his new life.
The end result was he was allowed to depart. We didn't find anything in his bags. We think that he's just a little bit too inebriated when getting off the plane. But in the end of the day, he was fine. He didn't have anything in bags that he shouldn't have had. So.
It's been hard work, long flight.
Today in Brisbane, officers have stopped 3 passengers who are travelling together.
You read and understood the questions? Yep. You've packed your bags yourself? Yep.
This man, his mother and his friend are returning home after a month's holiday in El Salvador.
Are you working at the moment or?
No.
So what are you getting up to then?
Not much.
Not much?
Not much.
When a swab test is carried out on the lining of this man's suitcase, he appears to become uneasy.
You do stereo? Right? You do stereo? Just about, mate. We have people we like to talk to, that's all. Yeah.
And this could be the reason why.
Whilst you were on holidays, did you do any drugs while you were away?
Just smoked a bit of weed.
Smoked a bit of weed?
Yeah.
So
no,
there's nothing in your bags we need to be worried about?
Nothing.
Nothing on your body we need to be worried about?
Nothing.
Okay.
The passenger admits he smoked marijuana while in El Salvador, but that doesn't explain the cocaine reading from his suitcase.
So were you around it? Were any of your friends while you were away doing it? Were you at a pub with people doing it?
No.
Didn't see any?
Nope.
Despite his denials, a second swab is taken, this time from some of his personal belongings. That's an even stronger reading for cocaine.
That was from some bottles of baby oil and things like that. They've come back positive for cocaine as well. So we've had one out of the bag now and one-off items in the bag.
But he denies using the drug while he was away.
I'm going to ask you again, okay?
Yep.
And I need you to listen and think about it, okay? Just taking another test off those 3 bottles over there, and it's returned positive for cocaine again. I'm going to ask the same question I asked you before. Did you take any cocaine, or were you around anyone that was using cocaine while you were away?
No.
No, you've never used cocaine?
Never used.
Do you have any reason how you think your bag's testing positive?
Don't know. Don't know.
The passenger is adamant that he has never touched cocaine. But officers' suspicions are raised even further when they conduct a 3rd swab test. It's another positive result, but this time it's off a bag his mother is carrying.
Gonna go through again, because now we're getting readings out of the bag that your mum's carrying for you.
Yeah.
Off your clothes.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We need an honest answer, because everything we're touching is coming back with positive readings for cocaine, right? Everything of yours.
Further testing will be carried out on the man's bottles of shampoo as officers continue their search of his belongings. Using first offender laser technology, the liquid in all 3 bottles will be checked for any narcotics. But in a surprise turnaround, the passenger seems to have remembered an important detail about his holiday.
He thinks one of your relatives? Yeah,
one of my relatives
to his hotel room?
Might have came around or something. They might have left stains around the room.
So he was using cocaine in the room?
No, he wasn't using, but I know he was on it.
Simply being around someone who's been using cocaine is not a plausible explanation for the traces found on his personal belongings.
Your friend that was here?
Yeah.
Not a single reading of him?
Yeah.
Okay, so having trouble believing that you weren't around it and you weren't using it with your cousin. So he was using cocaine in the room?
No, he wasn't using, but I know he was on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was on it.
He was on it?
Yeah, he was on it. Yeah.
And he was, how long was he, did he touch any of your bags? Did he touch anything?
No, that's the thing, he didn't touch none of my stuff.
Yeah?
But he stayed over like a few nights.
Stayed over?
Yeah.
Did he use in your presence,
no, he
or
didn't use in my
did he
presence.
go away and use and then come back?
Yeah, that's what he did, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he didn't. I never seen him touch none of my stuff.
Okay. But he'd been away and used and, okay. Yeah. So this is the sort of stuff you need to tell us when we ask you the questions, all right? We need to know. Yeah. And I asked you, have you been around anyone that uses or used?
Yeah.
Didn't I? And you told me no.
Not that.
All right, so these machines will pick up any trace whatsoever.
Now that he has admitted he was around cocaine, it offers some explanation as to where the readings may be coming from. But officers still have their doubts.
Yeah, to us it's quite strange that his cousin would be there and would leave the room to use cocaine out into a public area or something like that.
The search will be upgraded to a body frisk.
You don't have to remove any clothing. However, if you'd like to remove your jacket and your shoes and anything you got in your pockets to make it easier.
I won't touch your skin at any time. Cheers.
Officers need to be sure the man is not concealing any drugs on his body.
Thanks kindly. Nothing located. Do you have any complaints with the way I conducted the search? That's good. Cheers.
The search fails to find any concealment on the passenger, while in the examination room, the first offender tests carried out on his bottles of shampoo are also negative. But before he leaves, Supervisor Chris tries one last time to find out the truth.
Yeah,
Because of the big pardon?
I tried it.
So you did use?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what we're talking about, mate. Right at the start we asked you this, and you've tried to say it was your cousin and no one was around.
Yeah, my cousin got it and brought it to the hotel.
How much did you use while you were away?
Not that much.
Not that much?
No.
Officers are now satisfied that all 3 passengers are not carrying any drugs across the border and they are free to leave.
The gentleman himself has extended his time here by quite a long period of time by not being upfront and honest with us with why we were getting the readings. If he was upfront and honest at the start, that would have allayed a lot of suspicions right up, and he would have been able to depart without the delay. What's your address?
Today, in Sydney, officers have observed a passenger acting nervously and have pulled him aside to question him about his recent travel.
How long were you in Vietnam?
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Where did you stay for 6 weeks?
My father sick. I come look for my father.
You looked after your father?
Yeah.
As Officer Tim continues to question him, the man becomes increasingly uneasy.
That's all your money? No more?
No more.
You have bank card?
No.
You have credit card? No.
No, I no. Yeah, I no work.
You no work?
Yeah.
How long you no work?
I think 7, 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Officers need to determine how he has afforded a return ticket to Vietnam.
What are you thinking?
Well, he's got a couple $100 cash.
Yeah, he doesn't work.
No work, no bank card, no credit card. He's really, really nervous.
The reason for his nervousness may be inside this box, which he claims is just fish products.
What's this one?
I don't know what the fish.
That's the fish.
Yeah. No, fish up.
A drug swab is taken from the inside of the box as the passenger appears to become even more anxious.
Are you alright, sir? You're shaking. We keep getting readings for amphetamines of this. Alright?
Yeah.
Is there anything you can say to explain? Where did you get these?
Little fish shop. Fish shop.
Fish shop?
Yeah.
You buy?
Then my family buy for me.
So you didn't buy these yourself?
My brother.
Your brother bought it?
Yeah.
Are these for you?
Yeah.
You're going to eat these? Or are you giving them to somebody else?
My sister.
Your sister?
Yeah, my sister and my wife and...
Supervisor Christine decides to X-ray the suspect jars for any possible concealment.
That's all right, that's consistent. Yeah, the last one. That was the last one, yeah. Actually, there's some... Should I open? Can I open it up? I'm going to open it up. Yeah.
Officers need to determine if the jars contain just fish sauce or something more sinister.
So is there anything else in here? What's in these ones?
It's fish.
It is fish?
It's definitely fish.
Yeah, it's fish. All right.
So the jars and the rest of his belongings get the all clear, but he is still displaying signs that he may be concealing drugs somewhere on his body.
You seem nervous, like worried and stressed. Can you tell me why?
I'm very hot.
You're very hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Officers are not convinced that this is the only reason for his nervous behaviour and upgrade to a frisk search.
You're consenting to the frisk?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
The frisk of this passenger proves negative.
Nothing for you, though.
Nothing wrong. Okay.
And officers are satisfied he is not attempting to smuggle anything into the country. So now he's free to leave.